Today I'm here to represent the American position on HB 33, which is overwhelmingly in support of you taking steps to limit the use of the matricula consular cards here in North Carolina. No one's asking the Mexican government to stop issuing them. We're asking for the government to stop accepting them or legitimizing them. Why do we say that? Well, you shouldn't do what I ask you to do just because we know each other, work together. You should do it because over 77% of your constituency would approve HB 33. The reason I say that is back in 2007 when now defamed and defrocked Governor Eliot Spitzer of New York came out with this grand idea to give licenses to illegal immigrants. A national Rasmussen poll showed that 77% of Americans opposed licenses for illegal immigrants. It was shortly after that that Democrat Senator David Hoyle from Gaston County stood up and added requirements to our licenses to prevent illegal immigrants from receiving them. So HB 33 actually brings the acceptance and ID requirements in the state more in line with what the General Assembly has already done in a bipartisan fashion. And if anybody would like to wager with me that approximately 77% oppose matricula as well as license, I'll be glad to take that wager with anyone willing to make it. The thing about the matricula consular is not only do we consider it a worthless ID, the Mexican government's here to represent their interest against the interest of American citizens because they receive a large influx into their economy from remittances sent back to Mexico. They've sent some of their poorest elements north. They've sent some of the criminal elements north. They have an invested interest in those people remaining here in the United States at a time that they are leaving in historic numbers because of the bad economy and because of increased tightening of security on the state level. I want you to side with the Americans and imagine what it would be like if we started charging $27 in this state for a license. The money flow is from the north to the south. The jobs, American workers, students, taxpayers, and voters are suffering because Washington is not enforcing our existing laws. That's why the states have to step up. Now, one federal law, it is a violation of federal law to knowingly aid and abet illegal immigrants to enter or remain in the United States illegally. The matricula card, which is unneeded by American citizens, unneeded by the legal immigrants that I represent as well, obviously does that. The federal government is not enforcing it. You can take steps to rectify that and protect that. And in closing, I want to point out that, yes, I think that Representative Ross brought up a very good point. It's outstanding and approaches the point of ridiculousness that we would accept a document that the banks and most of the industries in Mexico realize is so flawed they will not accept it in Mexico. We're being asked to accept an identification they will not accept here. So I'm asking you to stand with over 77% of your constituents and North Carolinians and the Americans like me that want to see illegal immigration curtailed and proper identification accepted. Please support HB 33.